To all of you, ongoing calls for action in the wake of last week's housing crisis for residents under a specialty program in Rochester. At the heart of much of this controversy, the nonprofit Family Service of Rochester.
Isabel Garcia joins us in the studio with the latest. Izzy, you also heard from the attorney working with several of the seniors impacted. Any more clarity on this issue?
Yes, good evening to both of you. We learned actually both the State Attorney General's office as well as the Monroe County District Attorney's office are both aware of the situation and are looking into the matter. Today, I spoke with Jeff Nizinski, a supervising attorney with Legal Assistance of Western New York, who tells me while some residents were placed in other locations by the state, others were wanting to move back. They are just hoping really right now to connect with folks to make sure no one falls through the cracks. Dozens of residents under a specialized program at two separate locations in Rochester have been scrambling to find stability. Last week, most of them believed they needed to move out and find a brand new place to live within a matter of about a week to 10 days following an impromptu gathering with residents at Danforth Towers and Hudson Ridge apartments. The Enriched Housing Program, or EHP, with Family Services is carried out through the state and with a partnership with the Rochester Housing Authority. The Department of Health previously stated the program was shut down after a recent review found several issues with the way in which it was being handled, specifically noting a lack of supervision, not adhering to medical protocol, and enrolling those not qualified for services. Rochester Housing Authority, which operates the locations but does not care for residents under EHP, noted it was behind six figures in back rent, which residents are claiming to have paid to Family Services.
We have concerns about residents who had their Social Security benefits go to Family Services to pay their rent, and which has not been paid. So we need to get answers about what's happening in those instances.
Legal Assistance of Western New York supervising attorney Jeff Nizinski tells me he and other attorneys visited the locations last week and have connected with folks impacted, adding under social services law, residents do have rights to make independent personal decisions and be provided knowledge of available choices, something which he's learning has plainly just not happened here.
Instead, we had people in tears and people hiding in their apartments behind closed doors, afraid that if they leave, the locks will be changed and they won't be able to get back in. So these have affected a lot of people very negatively, some of whom have panicked and have left, and some of whom now want to come back.
Now, today we did reach out again to Family Services of Rochester and have not received any response at this time for this follow-up. On Friday, we were told the nonprofit's CEO, Neil Cavallari, no longer works there. We also reached out to Rochester Housing Authority, have not yet heard back. The Department of Health just issued an update to us within the last 20 minutes, noting the Enriched Housing Program ended at Danforth and Hudson Ridge on the 24th, and they do not apply to other programs as the organization may operate. We will continue to follow the story and have all these details available on our website at rochesterfirst.com. For now, we'll send things back to you at the desk.
All right.